स्वागत है व्यूअर्स अपने कांसा से नागामीज एक्सप्रेस আহিয়া साल 2027 दे सेंसस जाबोले थका अपो আজি कोहिमा दे डिप्यूटी कमिश्नर और प्रिंसिपल सेंसस ऑफिसर कोहिमा बी हनक बुचेम्ब्रा आंगामी पब्लिक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लगा प्रेसिडेंट और कोहिमा म्युनिसिपल काउंसिल लगा चेयरपर्सन नगदे मिलीगिना प्रेस ब्रीफिंग एकता दिशे मानुखानगे इटु एक्सरसाइज से एक्टिव प्रा पार्ट लोबोले मातिगिना DC pra junaishe taikan stakeholders sop logode kotha kurilushe aro census do bhal pra loigina jabo nimite tai koishe census 2027 do India de sobse poila bar pura digital aro paperless jabolese itu operation duita phase pra lobo koishe ekta do house listing operation kundu ahya kali June 16 pra shuru hobo aro itu piche population enumeration hobo manukhan self enumeration kuribole paribo June 16 pra June 30 tak kindu information khan enumerators khan tai khan bra ghode ahigina verify kuribo koina janaishe kun self enumeration kuriya nai tai khan laga door to door ahia time de kuri lobo ahibi itu laga details bhal bra janibo
I would like to request all leaders of all wards, chairmans and all leaders of the wards to kindly cooperate with enumerators and office bearers during this program. And also it is my ardent appeal to all citizens of Kohima to kindly get yourself enumerated if you are an ordinary resident of Kohima. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming. At the outset, I would like to put on record our appreciation of the efforts that our Deputy Commissioner Kohima has meticulously worked out to make this census operation a success. This census operation, which is coming to us after 26 years, is going to be a milestone in the process of development of the state and the people. Unfortunately, we could not, due to the COVID, Government of India could not conduct the census, decennial census during 2021, and so we are going to have it this year, followed by the population census in February 2027. Now, I would like to appeal to all citizens of Kohima district and particularly to the Angami people to appreciate the importance of this census operation. Census operation is the only and the major demographic data for all developmental programs and works launched by the Government of India. How we are able to enumerate and what kind of information we are able to project in the census operation will to a large extent go to govern or influence the kind of development, the flow of fund, etc. to the state. And therefore, I would urge upon all citizens of Kohima district to make sure that you are enumerated and that you give adequate and proper information to the census enumerators. I would also urge all citizens residing in Kohima and Kohima town and Kohima district not to dilute the census with double entry. It is enough that you have, for those of you who are residing in Kohima town and Kohima district, it is enough that you have your names enumerated here at your place of residence. Do not bother to go back to your native village or district to get enumerated, or do not allow people in your native district or village to falsely give your information about you to the census enumerators again, because that will result in double entry and inflation of the information. Now, the Census Department, I think with the process of time, even the Census Department is getting itself better equipped and more vigilant in the conduct of the census. And therefore I would urge upon, I request everyone to extend support to the enumerators and census officials who would come to meet you, to question you on various matters. I think there are about 32, 33 questions that, or information that you may be asked to furnish. Do not panic. These are strictly confidential information. And please give whatever you know best on these questions to the census enumerators and the officials. Please avoid any argument with the enumerators and the census officials. Extend the best of your support so that Nagaland is able to furnish reliable census information for the development of the state. I think with
this afternoon I am joined by the chairman of Hornbill Municipal Council and the president of Angami Public Organization to give a short press briefing about the arrangement of census operations here in Kohima district. Today we had a day-long interaction and a discussion with various stakeholders, starting from Angami Public Organization, Angami Women Organization, Angami Youth Organization, Angami Students Union, then with all the councillors of Kohima Municipal Council and the chairman of all the colonies and wards in Kohima. So we had a very fruitful, productive discussion, and our main resolution is that we will ensure that the census directions and guidelines are fully and strictly implemented in Kohima district. Here, we all know census is one of the most important administrative exercise, and for the first time in India, it is going to be fully digital and paperless. We have two phases. Phase 1, we call it house listing operation, which begins tomorrow. And then we have population enumerations under phase 2, which will happen next year. So tomorrow what will begin is we have this provision for self-enumeration by any citizen who wants to do enumeration by themselves through the portal. So options are given to them, begins tomorrow till 30th of June. And after June, then the field enumeration begins from 1st July to 31st July. So even if you do self-enumeration, again it will be verified by the enumerator when they come to your doorstep to cross-check and get it verified. But even if you don't do self-enumeration, field staff will come to your doorstep and enumeration will take place. In Kohima, we have, the Kohima district is divided into 8 charged areas. We have Kohima Sadar villages, Kohima Sadar statutory town, that is KMC area. We have Chebobozo town, we have Chebobozo rural areas, we have Chakama subdivisions. We have Sejuzuza subdivisions. We have Potsa ESC circle and we have Kesuja ESC circle. Now, the main issue we wanted to flag to our citizens is who is supposed to be enumerated in this house listing operation or in this census operation. The guideline says people or the citizens who are ordinarily residing here in Kohima should be enumerated, and we will strictly follow that direction. One issue that we wanted to raise way back what happened in 2011 was that in Kohima in 2011 we found out that 9,017 households were found vacant, and this time we will ensure that this is not repeated. We have some few do's and don'ts advisories to the citizen. Some of the do's are to ensure an adult member is available to interact with the enumerator, to cooperate willingly with the visiting enumerator, to provide accurate information regarding building usage, family assets, on all the utilities in your household, to ensure your house is properly numbered during HLO, to use the self-enumeration portal if it is as and when it is made available, and lastly, to verify the identity of the census officials when they visit your household. Some of the don'ts: don't harass or misbehave with the field workers, field staff, or enumerators. Don't allow double enumeration at two different locations. Don't hide information or purposefully provide false data. Don't panic about data leakages, because the HLO app is secure and the data is fully encrypted. Don't double count individuals who are temporarily staying elsewhere. Don't obstruct any designated government officials while executing their work. And most important, don't request for inspection of census reports. This is not allowed. Now some of the myths and realities. The myth is the census is a tool to implement new land law or municipal taxes or political or administrative jurisdiction boundaries. No, the reality is census data is collected strictly for demographic statistics only. Another myth is if you register in Kohima, we lose our indigenous rights or land rights in our native villages. The reality is census registration maps only residents. It doesn't talk about the land ownership or to which tribe you belong. Your customary right in your respective native villages remain untouched. Another myth: enumerators can share my personal information with others. This is false. The reality is your individual data is entirely confidential. It is aggregated into macro data before publication. No single person's details can be legally accessed by outside agencies. Lastly, the myth is inconsistent growth rate in local data don't reflect development. No, it is false. The reality is discrepancies in previous reports do hurt the state's resource planning. An accurate 2027 digital census ensures that Kohima district receives its fair share and exact share of government welfare fund, infrastructure projects, and administrative resources. Some of the frequently asked questions are: what if a family member is temporarily staying in another state during the census? The answer is, if they have been staying for more than 6 months, they will be counted at their place of study or the hostel or the place of residence wherever they are staying. Number 2, can a house owner fill out the details of their tenant? No, the house owners cannot do it. The tenant has to do it himself or herself. It has to be done independently. Lastly, what happens if someone falsely or deliberately provides false data? It constitutes an offense under Section 11 of the Census Act of 1948, which is liable for penalties or legal prosecution. So I will request everyone to set aside any kind of misconception or false propaganda and see that in Kohima district, everyone come forward, support and take enumeration, be part of it, and we see that Kohima district provides a clean, accurate census to see that our district gets the fair share of its rightful place in the area of development and other activities. Thank you so much, and I'll give time to both my colleagues on the left and right.
Naga Student Union Bengaluru bra Ziliangrong Students Union Bengaluru logode miligina June 13 day Palana Bhavna Bensong Town pra ekta prayer come candlelight vigil rakhishe kude taikan lead Reverend Dr. Manu Thumai Kali Wangbu Abonmai Ilip Thumai Penrong Wibu Thumai Penri Lungbu Chawang Ken Pibu Chawang aro Chunjang Lung Panmai Khan ge yad krishi NSUB pra koishe taikan muria laga hatsa pra community laga monde khali ekta khali ani dishe aro taikan laga family logode khara kuri thaka janai dishe Manu 450 nishna ahigina candlelight vigil de part loishe NSUB pra Karnataka Meete Association ge bhi thanks janai dishe
Whatsoever human life is lost. There is no excuse that can lessen the pain and the cruelty that it brings. And therefore, taking an innocent human life is always wrong. It's always wrong. It is, regardless of who commits it or under what circumstances or pretext it is committed. Therefore, I stand here, and I believe when I say this, you will all join me in softening your hearts in saying that we unequivocally condemn the violence and the heinous and brutal killing of our dear brothers. Whoever is responsible for this incident must be brought to justice.
Who remembers what others forget, and who remains faithful.
This is my story.
অলপ দিন আগে মণিপুরে চৈতা নাগা হোস্টেজকে মুরাই দিয়ালা মামলার উপর বিশি JDU নাগাল্যান্ড ইউথ প্রেসিডেন্ট ভাও ইয়ান্থান প্রাবি বিশি আফসোস হইগিনা কন্ডেম করিছে ইনোসেন্ট মানুখানগে ইনগা মুরাই দিয়াদু একদম মাফ করিবলে নাপারিয়া লাগা একটা আছে কুন্দবরা হিউম্যানিটি আর পিস দু বিয়া করি আছে কইগিনা জনাইছে ইয়ান্থান প্রা victim la families khange condolence dishe aro itu mamla opor justice aro accountability dibole lage koigina janaishe choita jawan laga lash itia tak rims te thaki ase sob tu identified aro postmortem kuri loise hoile bi itia tak families khange handover kuri dia nai itu mamla opor home minister Govindas Khantujam logo kotha kuria homoy janaishe ki apex naga organization pra mang kuria opor state sarkar pra itia tak bhabi di ase koigina koishe
Minister, about these 6 dead bodies, whether the identification process has been completed, what are the negotiations going on with the stakeholders, and when will the family members get to perform their last rite?
We have already identified all the 6 bodies, and yet the bodies are not being handed over to the family. Is there some demands made by the apex body of the Naga community, which the government of India is looking at. Government of Manipur is looking into. So till it's finalized, I think it will take some time to hand over.
So main demand for them is like.
So every one of us know that the SU is not being signed only with the state government and with the SU government of India is involved in it. So we are discussing with the government.
Dimapur de 14 साल बच्चा एकता के रेप करी दिया ऊपर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन खान बिशी कॉन्डेम करी थका निशना आजीबे कुनबा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन प्रा कॉन्डेम करीशे चांग खुले सेटसांग आरो आउ सेंडन प्रा ट्यूसडे ट्वेंसांग ते मीटिंग लुआ पिछे एक्यूज ओ वाती मेरिन जमीर आकांग कोकबा आरो चुक्ति मोंगबागे कॉन्डेम करिया जनाइगिना विक्टिम आरो ताइलाका फैमिली लोगोदे खरा करिया कुशे आरो इटु मीटिंग दे आरो फैसला करिशे कि কোন হইলে বি ট্রাইবেলিজম আৰু কমিউনিটি বিতৰ দুশ্মনী আনিবলে কোশিশ কৰিব ইতু খানগে বেছি সিৰিয়াস পৰা চাব কৈছে দুইটা অৰ্গানাইজেশ্যন পৰা মিলিগিনা ইতু ৰিষ্টা ভাল ৰাখিবলে বি কথা কুৰিয়া জনাইছে ইতু সময় সুমি ততিমি হোহো প্ৰাবি হাত সাগে কন্ডেম কৰিগিনা লো এনফোর্সিং এজেন্সিজ খানগে ইতু কেছটো ভাল পৰা পাৰ্শিয়াল নাথাকিগিনা ইনসাফ দিবি কৈছে ताइखान आरो कुशे कि एक जुन मानुकुनगे कम्युनिटी मेंबर खान लगा रक्षा करने रिस्पांसिबिलिटी दीगिना थाकिशे ताइ लगा ड्यूटी दे फेल हुआ दो डिस्टर्बिंग आसे कोइगिना इतु कानून हिसाब प्रा बिशी सीरियस प्रा साइ दिबोले लगे कुशे जुनेबतो सातोय एरिया ला माइकी खान निमिदे बिशी भाल खबर आहिशे सुमी तोतिमी होहो प्रा सातोय एरिया टूर कुरिया दे सुमी तोतिमी लोका STL कुंडु बिशी साल प्रा नाचुलाई गिना थागिशे इतु वापस खुली बोले आसे कोई गिना जनाई दिशे लोकल माइकिला ऑर्गेनाइजेशन डु एक्टिव प्रा चुलाई जाबो निमिदे सातोय GBs एसोसिएशन ला सपोर्ट आरो इनिशिएटिव प्रा कम्युनिटी निमिदे इतु बिशी भाल डेवलपमेंट आसे कोई गिना जानी पाइशे कम्युनिटी दे माइकी खान गे सपोर्ट करिबोले गारने कमिटमेंट दिया दे सातोय एरिया प्रा बिशी भाल आसे आरो ताइभान प्रा बिशी भाल से पार्टिसिपेट कुरिया दिखी पाइशे इतुला प्रोग्राम दे इतो इनिशिएटिव वापस शुरू करिबोले ला खुशी दिखाबो निमिदे सातोय GBs खान प्रा सुमी तोतिमी होहो डेलीगेशन गे रोडोडेंड्रन प्लांट गिफ्ट करिशे कुंदु प्रा एपेक्स विमेन बॉडी आर कम्युनिटी माजोदे भाल पार्टनरशिप जाबोले आखा कुरे कोइगिना STH मीडिया सेल प्रा जनाई दिशे इतिया गानी मान है आलोक खबर खान गाने साइ থাকিবি हॉर्नबिल TV